just need one more. I just need one more. Hey, I just need one more. I just need one more. One more. I just need one more. Yeah, I'm picking up where I said, okay. Like the blunt, my nigga. Pass his beat to the left so I could press. Total my hits like I done wrecked. Who is next? Niggas is sleep like pillow pets. Getting foreign head from a bad bitch from Budapest. Call your bed, cause I'm just trying to get a quick. The camera's all about that action. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Son of the Waves. This is another great episode of What's the Wave, and we have a very special one for you today. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell your auntie, cause this is really her favorite podcast, and she definitely gonna want to hear about the guests I have on today. My boy Alby Sound is here in studio. How you living today, my friend?
I'm doing good, man.
Yeah.
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. Another beautiful day in paradise here in Vallejo, California. I usually record on weekends, so getting this one off in the week is actually pretty cool. So it's a nice Thursday here at the beginning of the year. So we into the new year, 2025. As I asked you before, you said the new year been treating you pretty good. So let's get into the podcast with starting off with the new year. Give me some goals. Like I said, I feel like I didn't hear the term New Year's resolution thrown around a lot this year. So that's why I just want to ask my guests approaching 2025. What's your goals, whether they be personally or professionally?
Well, I reconnected with like a friend that does like video and whatnot. And so I just told him that, now that we reconnected, we're going to lock in, get some things out.
Okay, yeah. And just really try to start pushing the content again.
Yeah.
I feel it. I took a little bit of a break kind of last year from doing content, like you said, just to handle life, take some personal time. So I'm glad. Your friend who does the content, what kind of content does he do?
Well, he's actually a marketer per se. So he started his own marketing company like just about, I think, last year maybe.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fire. Yeah, marketing is definitely a major point, especially like you said, you being an artist. So I will even switch my next question to that marketing aspect. What is your approach kind of to marketing? Because we in the digital age with all the social media. So when you release content, what do you kind of want your main approach to be?
My main approach is basically just directing people to the music per se, and also letting them know that I'm 100% me. So that's why I've been doing a lot of these too. I did a couple just not too long ago.
Some interviews. I seen on your Instagram page that you had locked in with another platform. I forget their name, but I liked their interview style. Like I said, so I got to tap into that. Whatever. Do you remember the name of that platform? Or I'm about to say it was the Asian dudes that they were interviewing you.
Oh, you're talking about there was an Asian dude there.
All right. Well, yeah, I forget. He might have been Asian. My fault if I didn't see it correctly. But I think it was called Some by Oakland. I forget. But I like them. Like I said, I seen their content that you did with them. That shit was pretty fire. But yeah, like I said, I feel you getting out new content and marketing and stuff like that. So with marketing, other than just on social media, what other ways do you market yourself? I see you got the merchandise. Like, is that about to say a big thing for you that you want to push?
Yeah, that's a big thing. I've been really starting small with it though, cause I really ain't really pushed it out.
I feel it.
But what I did though was I tested it with my coworkers, and then that at my day job, and then that people's copping. So
Definitely.
So that's working. So I'm gonna expand on that now.
I know. Yeah, that's a big thing for a lot of even music artists nowadays is merchandise. I hear that's a good way to make some money as well. Also gets you, like you say, your brand, your name out there because people are rocking your merchandise every day. So I know that's a major thing. I remember when What's the Way we had T-shirts, and same thing. Started off with my coworkers, asked some of the homies, and they end up supporting. So I like that. But let's get into the music. You are a artist, a rapper, producer. So I definitely want to ask you kind of about your talents, and now that you want to share that with the world through your content, let me pick your brain as far as when you became a rapper. How did you find your sound? Because there's a lot of things, a lot of different lanes and avenues, especially from the Bay Area, from gangster rap to now like lo-fi to soulful music to R&B. How do you feel like you found your sound when you started doing music?
When I found my sound, is basically I seen that I rap better on like typical like West Coast style trap beats. Like the stuff they be making in LA.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So like I seem like I rap better on those.
Okay.
And also I love boom bap. So yeah,
I feel that. Me too, bro.
I love boom bap, like
Yeah,
for sure.
I feel that because being a Vallejo kid, like I said, my ear is just always gonna gravitate towards Bay Area bounce. And like I said, I think I was telling my coworker this. I love Cali music. Like I said, I love boom bap. I love Bay Area rap. I love that LA bounce, that feel. So I really like to hear that you kind of found your lane in that way. Where were some of your biggest musical influences, like growing up listening to music? Who were some of your favorite artists?
It constantly changed, but like when I was young, like super young, it was one was Jay-Z,
For sure.
one was Nas. I love Luda.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was a Luda fan as a
Yeah,
kid too.
I
That's
love
hella
Luda.
funny.
You know, I love
Luda.
Luda.
Hella creative.
Busta was one of my favorite artists. Yeah, Busta Rhymes. Yeah, for sure.
He's a hitter.
Yeah, cause Busta Rhymes had range.
For sure.
To like make a song about freaking anything.
Legit, bro. Yeah, he got deep bag. We got to get that band his flowers too. I feel like we don't give Busta a lot of love, but he got classics and like you said, just did a lot for the culture. So I feel like that's where I feel like not a lot of Bay Area kids say those like Luda and Busta, like, you feel me, as their favorites. We show a lot of love to our area, but like I said, those are definitely some greats. With the producing, how'd you get into that?
With the producing, it's more so I had tried to work with certain producers, and then the asking price was like super high, and I'm like, and at the time I was working with, Bay Area legend. I was trying to get a beat from him.
Yeah.
And his asking price was two racks.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was still living with my mom.
Right.
So I'm like, nah, I'm not got to get
I can't
that.
do that right now. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
So that kind of just forced you to start, looking and making your own.
Right.
Okay, I got you. I hear a lot of creatives have to do the same thing. Even myself with the podcast. Shout out my boy Rio. But he is like my partner with the podcast, and he did a lot of my editing over the last year or so. His job has been kind of taking him away, so I've been having to pick up some of the editing. So like I said, learning that skill that just needs to be done rather than me going and paying for it for somebody else. Something I definitely had to pick up and learn. So would you say you favor one more than the other? Do you like rapping more or producing more?
I would say rapping more, because lately I haven't been making beats as much as I used to, and I've been working with other people making beats.
Yeah. And
then one of my favorite producers is from the Inland Empire.
Okay.
Yeah. He goes by Oh Gosh Leotis.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of him. I have to check him out.
Yeah, he got some heat.
Nice.
He got some heat.
I love to hear that. So yeah, you just kind of been more in your just writing bag than your producing bag.
Right,
so,
right.
Okay, I feel that. I love asking people that because I know some people really don't like one thing. They just happen to be good at it or fall into it because, like you said, out of necessity. So that's why I want to pose that question. But I hear you. Over the last year, over 2024, give me, well, I'll ask two. We'll start off with the bad and end on a good note. Give me a speed bump that you had to overcome. Something, maybe it was a difficult time, or like maybe, like you said, finding a producer, finding studio time, finding beats. What was a challenge that you had to get through this past year?
I really don't recall. Like, I really don't recall because, well, maybe I had like a couple speed bumps financially. Yeah. Where it's like stopping me from doing what I want to do. Like, I had plans to do certain things and I had to hold back because, okay, the way my paycheck and my job is, it's like, oh, the rent's falling on this time. I'm gonna have to hold back of just a little bit. So it's not so like speed bump per se, but it's like more so, oh, I gotta set this priority up right now.
Yeah. So kind of like prioritizing.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, that's real. I mean, that's like you said, day to day, every day, we got a balance.
Right.
I always talk about balance, especially with the professional, like content creating, and like you said, personal life, your day to day. Like you said, bills got to get paid. We still got to eat. Got to make sure these clothes is clean. So that's how it be. And to flip it on the other side of the coin, give me a feel good moment from last year, or one of those moments that were just like super dope, whether it was you getting a song, working with an artist, doing a show. Just give me one of those really good moments that you felt.
I have quite a few.
Okay.
So one of them is I went to the MacArthur Mays show in February last year, right?
Okay.
And I met Frisco Baby.
Shout out Frisco Baby.
Yeah, I met Frisco Baby. I met Frisco Baby, and then I actually been like locked in with her ever since then. Like, nice. We like I did a track with her,
Okay.
and then I actually did two. I actually like booked her for two events.
Nice.
So I booked her for two.
Hell yeah. That's crazy. You know, Frisco baby, she been making a lot of moves. My boy Dave Steezy, I had him on last year, and he dropped a project called Road to Success, and he had a song with Frisco baby on there, and that turned me on to her. So I was like, yeah, she's a super dope artist. Yeah, I love her content. But that's good though. That's a good feel good moment. Like I said, working with artists and stuff like that. Is there any other Bay Area artists that you want to work with in the future?
This one wouldn't be too hard because he's in my radius. You know, like he's homies with one of my homies.
Mm-hmm.
So like Kevin Allen.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been trying to work with him.
Nice.
I actually been tapping in with him. So
That'll be a good one.
yeah,
Okay,
so
okay.
yeah, I'm trying to work with him.
Nice.
And I'm already homies with Monty Draper.
Nice.
So like I got a track with Monty Draper.
Okay.
And then then I got Champ Green on the same song. So
yeah, nice little cast of characters on there. I
yeah,
like that.
so I really love the whole group thing where you know, it was big. It was Grand National was huge.
True.
And then they were like, it was hell of them.
Yeah.
And then they split into like two powerhouses.
Okay.
Yeah, like basically just two, like Grand National doing their thing, MacArthur Mays doing their thing.
Yeah. I'm about to say you got a lot of talent definitely coming out that section for sure.
Oh yeah.
I could believe it. Let me end with this one before I get into the rapid wave segment. Give me your Mount Rushmore or your top 4 Bay Area artists, personally to you. Your 4 favorite Bay Area rappers.
My 4 favorite 4?
Yep. Top 4.
Top 4? First off, like I feel like there's no Bay Area Mount Rushmore without Mac Dre.
Factual. I feel the same. Gotta have Dre on there.
Like, you know, no matter who else you have on there, Mac Dre got to be on there. So
exactly.
Yeah, so Mac Dre's there.
Yep.
Mr. Fab is on there.
Fabby Davis
yeah,
Jr. Let us hear that.
Yeah, I gotta throw Keek on there.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I gotta throw Keek on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know, like this is personal bias, but
yeah,
but I Am Sue, I threw him on there.
See, I Am Sue is one of my favorite. It's one of my top 5 personally. Like I told him I got to meet him. I told my boy to his face as well. Like yeah, he was my top 5. So he's definitely on my Mount Rushmore, and I feel like Sue doesn't get a lot of love they deserve. So I love to hear you say that. That's a good name for sure. But no, that's a good top 4. I like that. And that will honestly wrap it up for the What's the Wave with you. And we're going to get into the second section called the Rapid Wave segment, where I'm going to hit you with some either or questions, whether you like being hot, cold, up or down, left or right. Just let me know what comes off the top of your head. If you got to simmer on it, take your time because I might try to stump you on some of the questions. So the first one, which one you just rocking with more when you go home? You going to turn on Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
Yeah. Okay. When it comes to social media, you like rocking with TikTok more or Instagram?
I'm on Instagram all day.
For sure, I feel you. I'm not really a TikToker myself, bro. I feel that. We just got through the holidays, but around the end of the year, are you more looking forward to Thanksgiving or Christmas?
Thanksgiving more because just like eating the food.
Got to for sure.
Yeah.
As you see, I love sports. I got some sports talk on in the background. What's your favorite sporting event to go to?
My favorite sporting event to go to, like probably
more of a basketball game, football game, baseball.
Honestly, it's funny because baseball is actually fun to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, baseball is fun to go to.
Yeah.
It's whack to watch on TV.
True. I agree.
Like,
it'd be a little bit more boring, but yeah, baseball games are lit.
Yeah.
So you gonna say baseball?
Yeah, I'm saying baseball. That's like.
I feel it. Cool. I'm a superhero nerd, so I have to ask you if you have any superpower, what would it be?
Any superpower?
Mm-hmm.
And for me to read minds.
Ooh, that's a good one. I feel like I don't get a lot of people who say. Well, I remember one my boy Brother King guy did, but that's a good one. Read your mind. You could do a lot with that one. You could do a whole lot with that. Next one. Back to kind of the sports world. If you could be professional in any sport, what sport would you have went pro in?
I only played like a little bit of basketball, so I would say basketball.
Could be a hooper. Okay, I feel that. Easy peasy. I love asking my guests, what is your dream car? As a kid, I used to love racing games, love cars. I'm hopefully to get mine soon. But what was one of your dream cars that you would love to own?
I always wanted to have a Maybach.
Maybach?
Yeah.
Ooh, I feel that. He said I need that big body luxury thing. I feel that. Maybachs are clean. Okay, that's a fresh answer too. I don't get that one too much either. Next one. I love heist movies, so I love asking the people I bring on, what would your role be in a heist? If you were to make a heist team, would you be the getaway driver? You the mastermind? You the artillery dude with the guns blazing? You the hacker? Where do you see yourself in a heist?
I'd probably be the one that's planning everything.
You're gonna be the head honcho.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like most guests I have on say they could just map out the whole play. Me personally, like I said, I'm the getaway driver. I just want to get us there. Once y'all get in the car, I'll handle the rest. But y'all do all the complicated stuff. I got one task: get us home. But I like that. A lot of people do say they could be the mastermind. Next one. Do you have any weird fears or phobias? Some of my guests, they are scared of heights and, spiders and bodies of water. Do you have any weird fears that the average fan of yours might not know about?
Not that I can think of.
Yeah.
Right.
That's fine. Some people, like I said, don't really have to. I don't have too many, I feel myself, but I feel it. Okay, let me flip the script. Do you have any special talents? Anything that you're just really good at, that you're just naturally gifted that, like I said, the average person following you might not know about? No, maybe. Yeah, so I told you about it. Get simmer on it, like I said. But it could be even rapping, producing. That's something that is a normal skill. Do you feel like you just got a super good knack for one of them?
I just feel like I am a natural writer. Yeah.
Some people are. I've seen it. Some people can naturally write. I like writing music, but I also know people who, like you said, could write a masterpiece in 5 minutes. And it's like, bro, it would have took me hours to think of something like that. So, natural writer. That's a good one. I like that. And I got a couple more for you before we wrap up the episode. Give me your electric chair meal, or what is the last thing you're gonna eat before you leave Earth?
The last thing I would eat before I leave Earth? Man, honestly, I would eat like it would be crazy. It'd be like a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Mm-hmm. It could be as much as you want from anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Yeah.
With a Wingstop fries.
Yep. Ooh, hell yeah, got it. With they ranch for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah, throw that ranch up in there.
Yeah.
And a freaking Pepsi.
And a good Pepsi?
Yeah.
He said, I'm gonna keep it nice and simple. I like that. Come on, keep it nice and easy. Okay, and the last two questions to wrap up this wonderful episode. Once again, thank you for your time, my boy. You have to finish this phrase or fill in the blank. There are two types of people in this world, blank and blank.
Damn, that's crazy. Damn.
What's up? You can take your time. I got to get an answer for this one. There's two types of people in this world, blank and blank.
Oh, why? I don't know why, but one of them I just said drifter.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can't even think of another.
The opposite. Oh yeah. I mean, you got some wanderers out there. Yeah, you got people who wander and people who kind of just stay still.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could see that. Like I said, you got your drifters and your stay putters, something like that. Okay. And the last one, fill in the blank as well. You could tell a lot about a person by the way that they blank.
You could tell a lot about a person. Like, man, that's so crazy. I got a few answers for that. You can tell a lot about a person by the kind of music they listen to.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
That's a real good one. How they dress.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, about to say, you can tell about a person's swag for sure.
Yeah.
I like that one. The music one, I haven't heard before as far as an answer. And I feel like you can tell a lot about a lot about a person by their music taste. Sometimes I've had friendships be made because somebody was listening or overheard what I was listening to, and it just, oh, you mess with that artist, so do I, and now look at that, friendship can spark out of it. So
exactly, yeah.
That's real. Okay. But honestly, my boy, that's all I got for you as far as questions. For one, thank you again for your time. Thank you for pulling up. But before I let you go, let myself know, let the people watching know where they could find your content and what you got rolling out for the new year.
Yeah, you can find me on my Instagram, Alby Sound Off, ALBYSOUND, and the word off. Yeah, I'm at. I got tons of stuff coming.
Cool.
Yeah, still in the early stages, but yeah, it's some stuff coming
for sure. Well, like I said, I'm excited, man. Thank you again once more time for pulling up to What's the Wave, bro. Everybody watching, once again, like, share, subscribe, comment below your favorite moment and what you want to see from my boy for sure. But other than that, this has been another great episode of What's the Wave, and we will catch y'all next week. Like the blunt, my nigga. Pass his beat to the left so I could press. Code on my hits like I done wrecked. Who is next? Niggas is sleep like pillow pets. Getting foreign head from a bad bitch from Budapest. Call your back.